Hello and welcome to my video on my product of my personal project. The product itself is a website which I've created on Google Sites, and it is focusing on the misuse and the abuse of the global arms trade. As you can see by the title, the subtitle says with a focus on small arms. What is meant by that is basically firearms. What firearms are? They're like pistols, machine pistols, submachine guns, light, medium, and heavy machine guns, assault rifles, battle rifles, sniper rifles, marksman's rifles, basically all that. Not the vehicles, not drones or artillery. I'm not going to focus on those, only firearms, So this whole thing obviously revolves around the global context, which is globalization and sustainability, and interconnectedness between local and global processes and communities. Local processes can be trade within the country, city, or the region. Global processes can be much wider, whereas the foreign manufacturers selling guns or the licenses to other countries to manufacture them or to just have them in their arsenal, I guess, which could be directly or indirectly sold to insurgencies as well, unfortunately. Foreign manufacturers can be, in this website, it's going to be mostly European and Russian, if you consider those, because AK platform is really common in these situations. If I open this tab, you will see all these 3 countries are in Middle East. Of course, as many of you might know, AK platforms are really common in Middle East. I've explained why, because this is like the most common thing. There is no way I could not have explained it. Also, there's an American, 1 or 2 manufacturers such as Colt or Armalite, I'm not quite sure, I've explained it there, which is in charge of giving Irani, again, you know what I'm talking about if you have read the website, which you probably have because you're seeing this video because you're assessing it. Anyhow, there are Colt or Armalite from America, Kalashnikov Concern or Ishmash, formerly known, from Russia, Fabrique Nationale from Belgium, MAS from France, Heckler & Koch from Germany, Steyr from Austria, and I think, that is it for common rifles. There are more to it. Anyhow, the importance of this website overall is to educate and motivate people on this topic, which is really unpopular. I've came into that conclusion by researching, and I could not really find much information about it. Like, this is really specific. Though this is also very fun, I believe. That's only me self-accessing myself, my hobbies, which is also my hobby. I'm not a war enthusiast. I have clearly stated that in every possible document, like the journal, the report, all that. You know that I'm not a war enthusiast, but I'm a weapons enthusiast. I know a lot about the history, the mechanics, all that. Yeah, all those shenanigans. Well, I want to educate people more on it and also motivate them to learn more about guns. Because they're fun and not really popular. This specific topic is not really popular. Maybe some people would need something about this. Anyhow, The challenges I have faced by making this website were lack of information primarily. It's primarily lack of information. For example, in Afghani civil war, I could not really find much. It's not because of laziness or something. I really was trying to find information, but as you can see, there is not much here. Really, only paragraphs, small paragraphs, and that's it. Though, what I'm proud of are these two specific paragraphs, because these are my conclusions, my guesses, which are most likely the case. I have not read about it anywhere. It's all my background knowledge and just me logically linking my previous knowledges, such as here, the MAS 36, this thing. This is a French World War II era rifle. The why ISIS got them is explained in this paragraph. Also the same thing for STG-44, it's a German era battle rifle. The same thing for how ISIS got them. Again, for example, here, MAS 36, Syria was a mandate or a colony of France, and that is how they got French World War II era rifles. And later, ISIS came in and, softly speaking, stole or captured those rifles. And that is how they got a couple of them here. And here, STG-44 rifles are brought by Russia. Again, I have explained all these paragraphs. You can take your time and read those. You probably have access to my website, as it is published and public. Okay, so how I could have solved the lack of information here could have been me managing my time more properly and researching even more Afghani civil war, because I'm not quite proud of it about this tab within itself, but I'm really proud of how the website itself is made. I'm really proud of it. The only regret was just I needed better time management and I should have researched more. Though that doesn't mean that my research skills weren't developed. The opposite of it. I mean, yeah, I have developed my research skills, also the thinking skills. Again, this paragraph. Also other tabs as well. I'm just not showing them because I really want you to read it if you haven't. I've worked hard on this. I cannot really show much in it because I have somewhat 5 minutes of time. Anyhow, I guess this is it. Yeah. Also, the tabs. As you can see, it has a home page. Impacts itself is a separate page. Also, the Impacts tab has 3 examples which I've worked mostly on. These are all in Middle East, as I've said. The solution provides 2 solutions, such as provide more supervision, also recreating the Project Eldest Son, which was a doctrine, I believe, in Vietnam, used by USA. Also the citations, it's a drop-down text, features all the YouTube videos, articles, some Wikipedia pages, some really not much. Pictures as well. Everything is here. And yeah, that also as I've said, contact me page. It's this Gmail. I have provided my school Gmail because this is my school project. So if you want to discuss about it or really contact me, I'll gladly listen to your opinions. There's also another way to contact me, which is the comments section. Yeah, I have specified to not use vulgar language, which is obviously expected because, well, because yeah, I really don't want vulgar language in my school project. Pretty logical. Well, yeah, that is it. Thank you for your attention. I'm really glad that you have watched this video. Also, I'd be really thankful if you would have just took your time and read this whole website. I really worked hard on this. Anyhow, thank you. See you.